Alright, hello, welcome. So now, having taken the actual tutorial, I think we kind of know a little bit how to fly a little bit. Testing out, I had a goofy, trying to get everything set up with the rudder pedal, so this could be a very interesting flight. But we're gonna try to fly from Las Vegas, Denver to Las Vegas. Supposedly, there's a canyon that's very grand over there. And we'd like to take a look at it. Supper Club, this one goes out for you. Let's hopefully we don't crash this time, alright? And hopefully we get so I figured out the default mapping for chase cam is actually on the keyboard, so this could be pretty interesting. Let's set that to engine. Now, I was doing some actual streaming off cam. I was flying around a little bit off cam. And it's kind of funny because I started trying to fly out of where I'm currently based out of, and as soon as I spawned in, the terrain recognized like a collision, which is really interesting. And then later, I flew in from just over there, and I guess some of the terrain was popping up and down. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes because, you know, hopefully... I assume some of the more major airports, they actually don't have that clipping issue. Or at least one can only hope. So, we'll see. We will see. Did I set active weather on?
Denver
Okay.
Tower Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha ready to go runway 16 right IFR to Las Vegas. Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha cleared for takeoff runway 16 right. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, well, here goes, eh? Also, I just realized that by default, some of the knobs are actually, alright, let's do this. Parking brake disengaged, and release the brake. Accelerate. Oh boy. About 75 knots. I think we just pull up on the stick and... Alright, we are airborne, guys. We race that landing gear. And we're off, I think. So I think according to the map anyway, I still am totally used to flaps after takeoff. We didn't want to do that.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha contact Denver departure on 126.1.
Go Beans. There's a ATC menu. Knowledge handoff.
Going to 126.1 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
It'd be kind of nice if contact Denver departure. Okay. And then
Denver departure Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is climbing through 6,300 feet for 16,000 feet.
I thought I was hearing beeping noises.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver departure continue to Dobie as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright. I love when there's a random beeping noise. Am I landing here? No. Okay. Could be a very short flight. Hopefully somebody can figure out what that is. Is that a prop? Or is that an angle? Or what?
Denver departure Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
So unfortunately, I am still just flying the old
Dare
DAC.
Golf Sierra Alpha
But,
continue to Dobie turning and following heading 255 for resume on navigation.
alright, cool.
Continue to Dobie turning and following heading 255 proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, so this will be flying, this will be flying type... okay. Yeah, we can actually set this cruising speed, I think. Okay, so... let's see how it looks on the yeah. Okay. So this is what it looks like outside. Kind of, not bad, honestly. I think my frame rate is a little bit dropping a little bit because I actually am streaming in live data this time as opposed to last time. But, you know, I will take it. I will take it. You know, it's not going to be, like, super crisp as it probably could be, you know, on the higher-end system. But, yeah, can check what the angle of descent. But, yeah, I think we'll be okay. I don't know if there's, like, a shortcut key I can do to scroll.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, please expedite your climb to 16,000
Okay.
feet.
Alright. 16,000 feet. Alright. I suppose, you know, should probably just derail from course when we get vaguely near the Grand Canyon. Let's see, ETA 1948. Not to the waypoint, or is that to actual Las Vegas? 1947. It's about 20 minutes. So we'll see. We will see. And try using my rubber pedals here a little bit. That'll be interesting. Speed above, yeah. So, honestly, so the only thing that's really kind of missing for me as far as the, I suppose they still want me to get up to 60,000, but, yeah. Can I get a decrease, actually? Decrease by, like, this is good. 16,000,
Denver departure, Air Golf Sierra Alpha. Request 16,000 feet. Air Golf Sierra Alpha climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
oh. Alright, 60,000
Climb
feet.
and maintain 16,000 feet, Air Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, well, let's focus on this then. So, there is a drone camera, option where you can actually, pan the camera around, too. Kind of a little hard to multitask while you're flying, though, so it's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but, you know, I'm thinking, you know, just can't wait till, like, kind of I mean, maybe not necessarily the mod scene, but, like, when they're making more changes to, like, have, like, just passenger modes, or, like, something where, like, people can kind of fly alongside, like, actually, but, yeah. Let's, probably want to get back on course just a little bit. But, yeah, you know. I think I'm not sure what we're over right now, actually. But, yeah. We're vaguely on course. Your speed, what? Yeah. I will say, it is probably good they let you know that, at least, non-diegetically, because I probably would be like, what is that beep noise? Like, what is that ominous beepy noise? What does that mean? Could stand a gap, of course, but I think we're pretty okay. Alright, so, I think we're free to go out. Let's see. Now sort of
Alpha, please expedite your climb to 16,000 feet.
Alright. Ah, okay, so that guy's gonna keep bothering us. I guess the, in terms of, that makes sense. you know, like, I guess if anybody's flying over 16,000 feet, I'm pretty sure that everybody's able to, like, hear us pretty fucking loudly. So, that's fair. Let's try to climb a bit more. We're on the right heading now, so... I suppose once we get to the Grand Canyon, I can just cancel the IFR and then just like set that up later. It's really just trying to do some sightseeing at this point, I think. Hopefully without crashing, but, you know, we'll see.
Contact Denver Center on 125.905.
Roger, Dodger.
125.905 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Tuning those guys.
Denver Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is at 14,900 feet, climbing 16,000 feet. Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver Center, continue to Delby as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Denver Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint. Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Delby turning and following heading 255, resume on navigation.
255. Yeah.
Continue to Delby turning and following heading 255, proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
So if we set 255, yeah, I'll guess it is the same waypoint, then we can just kind of chill. I mean, roughly, you know. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's a good place to start cruising, if I've learned anything so far. 60.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, please expedite your descent to
throttle just a little bit, just get an angle of descent. Attitude of descent. Back to 255. Sir.
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint. Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Delby turning and following heading 255 resume on navigation.
Okay.
Continue to Delby turning and following heading 255 resume on navigation.
I can fly in a
Golf
straight line.
Sierra Alpha.
Okay, cool. We are vaguely on the right heading. So, I mean, actually, kind of the cool thing is, though, I mean, look at this map, though. It's actually a proper, like, 3D and all that stuff. Anyway. The out the window, not bad at all. Okay. Now. Okay. So, yeah. Crawl a little bit back and we'll get back to 16,000. Slightly off course again, but it's okay.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, please expedite your descent to 16,000 feet.
I'm going. Okay. I think we're vaguely on the right track. Actually, you know, no. Okay, here we are. Definitely closing on 16,000 though. So, good. Can I get an increase of just, maybe 1,000 feet? That'll be okay?
Denver Center Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha. Request 17,000 feet. Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
There you go.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet, Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
There we go. Pitch back. And we'll just cruise out over here. Hopefully y'all are okay with 17,000 feet. That's right. Okay. Now, what's my vector though?
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint. Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Delby turning and following heading 255, proceed on course.
5? Okay.
Continue to Delby turning and following heading 255, proceed on course, Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha. Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Denver Center on 128.65.
Alright, Roger Dodger.
Going to 128.65, Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
Tuning in, contact.
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is at 16,400 feet, climbing 17,000 feet.
Well, actually we are losing altitude, so that's kind of...
Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver Center, continue to Delby as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Let's go ahead and get a cruising altitude of 16,000.
Denver Center Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha. Request 16,000 feet. Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Maintain. Okay.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha. Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint. Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Delby turning and following heading 255, resume on navigation.
Okay, not doing too bad, but... You know, we're not too far,
turning and following heading 255, resume on navigation.
I mean, look at that.
Dayor Golf Sierra
Look at
Alpha.
that. I mean, shoot, I'm not playing on Steam, but shoot, reach for F12, like, terribly here. I'm definitely losing altitude, though. Try to retrieve that angle. Yeah, so there's the mountains over there, so that might have something to do with we're still doing okay.
Denver Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Nah. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, how could you possibly think you're so lost?
Continue to Dobie turning and following heading 255. Resume on navigation Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
We are...
Denver Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint. Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha continue to Dobie turning and following heading 255. Proceed on course. Continue to Dobie turning and following heading 255. Proceed on course Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Just a little bit for real quick. No, we're still clearing 60,000 feet, so I think we're actually in pretty good shape, honestly. Maybe the throttle just a little bit. Just get back to M255. Now I think the real question is, where's the Grand Canyon? Definitely descending. We're gonna get back up. Oh boy. Well, not sure where we would, how close the Grand Canyon is. Wonder if, should probably check out the map. I have to say, there's definitely going to be something of a real trick to the people that learn how to both fly and take all these photos at the same time. But I mean, I think there is a button that's like basically, you know, have the take control for a little bit, but I mean, why would you want to do that? Look at that. I don't know how the pilots fly in straight lines, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're constantly kind of being buffeted about by the winds and everything like that, so it's like kind of, there's always a minute little change you gotta make pretty much the entire time.
Flexjet 407 descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Is that me? I don't think that's me, I'm Daher. So again, I'm not really 100% certain where the Grand Canyon is, but I think it's like about, I think I was seeing on the route is about maybe a little bit south of us.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, you
400
are 400 feet below your assigned altitude.
Alright,
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter, 29.902.
Roger, Dodger.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Air Golf Sierra Alpha.
Can't get no rest.
Denver Center Air Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Dobie turning and following heading 225.
2224.
Continue to Dobie turning and following heading 225 Air Golf Sierra
so we're
Alpha.
actually descending. We need to actually let that go, can I? I think the trick is, I think actually trim is like constant or something. Basically all these minor fluctuations are supposed to I think it'll be fine, honestly. Set the rudder trim maybe back to that. Maybe it's just strong winds, I don't know. Go ahead and try to get back to 16,000 and then set our heading back again. Okay, so Still 225, right?
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to fiddle turning and following heading 225.
Alright.
Continue to fiddle turning and following heading 225 Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
So, fix this though. Stall. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Stall.
Yeah.
Stall. Stall.
Yeah, yeah,
Stall.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, you are 600 feet above your assigned altitude.
We get it. We get
Descend
it.
and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter 29.902.
Roger Dodger, Roger Dodger.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
Man, this is a little more stressful than my last flight. I think
Generic 8 Romeo Charlie, you are 13 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors,
Generic.
visual runway 25 approach.
interesting. So I guess, you know, I guess the interesting is that's actual, an actual, like, plane that's actually approaching.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach. Generic 8 Romeo Charlie.
Okay, so I can just reset my ever so slightly.
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to fiddle turning and following heading 225.
Okay.
Continue to fiddle turning and following heading 225 Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
Here's the thing, right? Even though, you know, it's not, you know, a lot of games have, like, more high-res stuff and all that stuff, and to be honest, you know, it's not the best-looking, distant graphics I've ever seen. I mean, but then again, we're talking, like, Skyrim, like, stuff. But it's kind of, I mean, that's only really just this machine, and then plus all the, you know, there's an option to, actually stream in, like, photogrammetry, like from Bing, to get that high-res stuff, but I've kind of opted out of that. I just don't know if I've got the download capacity for it, to be honest with you. I might give it a try. So. Maintain. this thing just a little bit.
Generic 8 Romeo Charlie, you are 17 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach.
At least I think that's a real plane. I mean, it could also just be I don't know if it's actually the traffic of other players.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach. Generic 8 Romeo Charlie.
Because I presume the professionals are a little bit better at landing. What else?
Denver Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to fiddle turning and following heading 225.
Continue to fiddle turning and following heading 225 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
Delta 1245, descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Delta 1245.
Somewhere over, I don't know if we crossed the state border yet, actually, in Colorado, but, I mean, lots of, like, little random details, and it's just, like, yeah, this is definitely from the satellite. I might give the actual, streaming, data thing a try at some point.
Denver Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Fister turning and following heading 225.
Fister turning.
Continue to Fister turning and following heading 225 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
Take this moment to thank our sponsors. We don't have any sponsors. We don't need. Okay, let's get back. Somehow I don't know if we're gonna actually cross over the Grand Canyon, but, you know, I think we'll probably just have to see, honestly.
Generic 8 Romeo Charlie, you're 20 miles northeast.
Jesus.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach.
20 miles north. So is he, so hang on a second. 20 miles northeast. He was, what?
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach. Generic 8 Romeo Charlie.
so visual map. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, well, let's not get too excited. Okay, so that is about where we were. Right, so... So if we were... Way off. Okay, back to 225. So we're going down that way, and so we're going to be looking at Great Canyon, KLAS. Okay, that's where it needs to be. I think. Yeah, it's hard to say. Yeah. I mean, that's still like I'll take that view though. I mean, I haven't actually flown in quite some time, so.
Romeo Charlie, you are 19 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
I
Expect
imagine you would
vectors
have
visual
landed
runway
by now.
25 approach.
But,
Generic 8 Romeo Charlie, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
I wonder if he's gonna make it actually.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 25 approach. Generic 8 Romeo Charlie.
Denver Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn left heading 225.
Turn left heading 225 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Try to minimize, and this is what you get.
Denver Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn left heading 225.
Turn left heading 225 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Get my stall.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha contact Denver Center on 134.5.
Roger Dodger switching over.
134.5 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Tuning in. Hello, Denver.
Denver Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 15,900 feet.
Altitude a little bit.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Denver Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn left heading 225.
Turn left heading 225 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Allow the trim just a little bit. throttle and stick, because I don't think all these, I think, so, you know, there is a little thing that acts as a mouse on my throttle, but, which actually would be kind of nice for free look, but, you know, not really quite good for, like, just tapping those, but, anyway. Put there, and then try to get back to our heading, because there's an altitude fast there. Oh hey, there's that, there's our line again. Hey, we did it, guys.
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 240, resume on navigation.
240, got it.
Turn right heading 240, proceed on course Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, there's a bit of altitude, that's good. Going again.
Generic 9 Kilo Charlie, you are 3 miles west. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach.
Okay, 240, excellent. Oh. Look at that. Look at that.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 25 approach. Generic 9 Kilo Charlie.
A little bit of turbulence, but not too bad. And get some, back on track. So my guess is that if we're anywhere close to the Grand Canyon, it's actually kind of to the south of us, really. But navigational skills notwithstanding. But you know, at the very least, hopefully we can at least get a good. At least maybe this time. Maybe this time I will.
Delta 658, descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Delta 658.
Denver Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 240, proceed on course.
Turn right heading 240, proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra Alpha. Denver Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 240, resume on navigation.
Turn right heading 240, resume on navigation Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
That's lovely. Those clouds or lakes, do you think?
Denver Center on 125.675.
Roger, Dodger.
Going to 125.675 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Contact.
Denver Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 16,100 feet.
Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
Denver Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 240, resume on navigation.
Turn right heading 240, resume on navigation Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay. We're a little bit off track, but you know, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually.
300 feet above your assigned altitude.
Yeah.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter 29.92.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Just kind of feeling a little bit windy. I don't know if you're.
Contact Denver Center on 134.5.
Alright, enough.
134.5 Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
And contact.
Denver Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is out of 16,200 feet for 16,000 feet.
Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
You still doing 240?
Denver Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 240, proceed on course.
Turn right heading 240, proceed on course Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
interesting look at actually. Seeing a little bit to the side though. Strike there, you're just trying to reply to a Facebook message or see what's going on, and it turns out it's not really all that important. I mean, this is just chill stuff. No in comparison. Yeah, seriously though, I do wonder how the real pilots honestly just maintain a proper speed. I mean, are they really just doing this for total fluctuation, like back and forth for like around 60,000 for like hours on end? Like, ETA 159 UTC, so that's about an hour and a half. Slightly longer flight than last time. 2.5 hours, I think. Traffic has been kind of quiet though in comparison. Those. Bit of wind, so Yeah, I mean, Salt Lake to Phoenix, I mean, it would have been nice, but, I mean, I don't know. You know, it's like pretty much at this point, it's kind of like, just, I don't know. I definitely had in my head where we would have, like, just sort of role-playing, like, flying from place to place. We'd land somewhere, and then from there, we would pick the next place. But, you know, we technically died in an O'Hare, so that didn't really work out. Yeah, ETA, let's see, what are we looking at? 2153 UTC, so that's about another hour.
Denver Center, Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn left heading 210.
210. Oof. Okay, way off.
Turn left heading 210 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
I mean, even if it takes long, it's all training, right? I mean, that's kind of the way I'm trying to look at it. So unfortunately, yeah, the rudder pedal didn't really work out, just because it's, I think trim just operates more on like a semi-permanent thing rather than like a proper axis. So it's not really as ideal, but I was just kind of surprised at least I was able to get that was working. So there's that. I could theoretically start using it for other stuff, I guess. I don't know what, but I don't really. Honestly, the default rudder axis kind of does fine by me as far as like fine tuning it, and then I think the D-pad usage of the rudder trim is kind of makes sense because you kind of just tap it, right? Eventually, I think it resets back to it, but you know, again, yeah, I think we're ETA roughly 2156 UTC. That's about an hour more. A little bit longer, but like I said, it's all kind of training. And if anybody's posting up in the Facebook chat that I'm looking at, it's not really quite ideal. It's trying to respond to this when I can. Supper Club, how do you get bigger planes? Well, basically, the default edition comes with like 20, so I could actually, you do get access to an Airbus and a 747 pretty much right off the bat. So, you know, I could have been flying that. That's why Stefan was kind of ragging on me for not doing that, but, so.
Denver Center, Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
I think I might try flying a bigger plane this time. But, you know, the interesting thing is,
turn left heading 210 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, I'm kind of way off. But, you know, the way I played the, I think one of the flight simulators that came out before this, I think, was Flight Sim X. And one of the training missions actually had you flying, I think, like a Concorde jetliner, like, pretty much, like, as part of the training, you know, like, specifically, like, okay, here's how you fly big jets. You know, and it was a long distance. The problem was, I never checked on the heading, so I think I was flying around for, like, an hour once I was finally able to get off the ground. It's supposed to be just, like, a quick, like, 20 or 30-minute trip, like, Scotland. I was going, like, the absolute wrong way. Like, I was... yeah, so...
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha contact Denver Center on 127.55.
Alright. Acknowledged.
127.55 for Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Tuning in, contact, hello.
Denver Center,
Denver.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 16,100 feet.
We're a little off.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Denver Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Okay, roger that.
Denver Center,
how
Dare
far
Alpha
off?
Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 235. Proceed on course.
Turn right heading 235, resume on
235,
navigation, Dare
yeah,
Golf
I'm off.
Sierra
I'm
Alpha.
off. Okay, and we are also climbing when we don't really want to be, so maybe 5. A little bit southern there, but not too bad. Yeah. Clouds a little bit. Let's maybe just slowly start descending. We need to be. But yeah, with the bigger planes, I mean, kind of the funny thing is like, right, because, you know, different weights and all that stuff, you kind of have to get used to, like, all the different, like, stalling speeds and everything like that. And, you know, honestly, it is a sim, so it's like, you know, I fucking, like, may as well, like, try everything, right? But, I think at this point it's just, like, getting used to just doing a long-distance flight in general, and, just landing. I definitely, I practiced a little bit off cam to actually get my bearings around, like, what landing procedures you can do, and also looked up what the brake is, so, you know, it should be alright. I do wonder if, you know, probably playing a keyboard and mouse, like, dedicated or even just, like, on controller is probably a little more, streamlined, I would want to say. I mean, you can apply the same flight model, and you can actually customize, like, how realistic the flight model is, or rather, you can switch it over to what is called the legacy flight model, and, yeah, it doesn't, hard to say what, customizations and everything like that. Like whether, you know, you can get something really easy or, but honestly, like, this flight model's not too bad. I mean, not that I'm an expert by any stretch of the imagination. You know, you're talking distant memories of, combat flight sim and, oh man, those were the days. Or, I guess the last one, probably, like, Elite Dangerous, but Elite Dangerous isn't even really too much of a, aerial flight sim. It's more of a, just, Newtonian, physics in space, right, so, not really quite the same. This definitely does feel like I'm flying a virtual plane, right? This is how it would be in a, what the heck is, okay, it's more desert. Yeah, so I think the Grand Canyon was actually kind of, like, south of us, like, quite a bit, like, at least glancing at the route map. Kind of underestimated how far off it would be, I think, on that one, but it's kind of my fault, but, yeah, well. We also kind of took, like, I think the low altitude one, just so we had something to watch, but, losing out. Speaking of altitude, we are kind of losing some, so let's pop back up. Quick. 1, 2, 3, 5. Double check just in case.
Denver Center, Dare Alpha
I think we're
Sierra
that far
X-Ray
off.
Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 235. Resume on navigation.
Roger that, or
Turn right heading 235, resume on navigation, Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, so let's see. 2156 UTC. It's about 21 UTC right now. So about almost there. Almost there. Last hour, pretty much. I'm not worried. Are you ready? Worried? I mean, the real trick will be, man, landing. I mean, that'll be like, yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. See what happens when we get there. My luck has been good off cam, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's the real payoff, honestly. Yeah. I should start, I'm thinking, like, maybe what I need to do is just start scheduling my streams, so it's like, okay, we're gonna fly over here, and it's gonna take us about 2.5 hours. If you want to chime in for the landing, you know, plug in this ETA, you know, UTC, do your own conversions. That'd be kind of fun. I mean, just have like a little last people coming in. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. For whatever reason, like, it's like the mappings they decided on. It's like part of them makes sense, but you know, like there are other like the way, for example, in Elite Dangerous, the brake trigger is like the secondary trigger, where my on the stick that's like a right hand pinky, right? So that's actually used to, like, you hold that down and use that to toggle between your menu screens, pretty much. And so it's used like totally differently, like versus over here, it's like, oh, it's an actual trigger for, you know, applying the brakes. I think it depends on the plane as whether, like, because I don't know if planes like normally use what their methods for braking are. I don't know if anybody can enlighten us on that, but I like to adjust the trim so it's not. Yeah. We're vaguely on course. Honestly, though, I mean, I'm sure at some point I'm gonna just get bored, just like flying. I was off cam when I was doing the training. I was like doing like various things, like, you know, somersaults and aileron rolls, and you know, kind of the fun stuff, you know. You know, versus like long distance flight, which is like usually what we use planes for normally, right? Yeah, I think that'll be an interesting one. Just stream, like, mostly just me, like, mucking around rather than trying to fly straight and level, because clearly that's not really my forte. Well, I mean, again, like I said, though, it's a very, you know, flying the route from St. Louis to Chicago, like, really puts in perspective how, like, long it normally freaking takes by car. It's ridiculous. We are on the right track, right? 235.
Denver Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 235. Proceed on course.
Oh, we are definitely losing a little bit of altitude, because as soon as I let go of the stick. Alright, Roger Dodger.
Turn right heading 235. Proceed on course Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
But, what was I saying? But yeah, you know, it's kind of, it's definitely, you know, what I would say falls into the whole, like, you play these games, wait, I'm losing altitude now. The games are just, like, straight up meditations a little bit. Like, I'm sure this is, like, really kind of funny to watch a little bit, but, the Shadow Realm that we don't speak of probably would be like, you know, at least, but it does end, like, you know, kind of funnily, and, it's not, like, Euro Truck Sim, American Truck Simulator, for instance, like, they, their scale is not, like, I think pretty much, like, everything in this game is to scale, right? So, like, literally it is taking, like, you know, 2 hours to get to wherever, and you know, Microsoft, I think they've always kind of done it that way, right? But which, because, like, you know, as far as rendering is concerned, like, it's not, you don't have to render nearly the same.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha contact
Ooh, Salt Lake City.
125.575.
They got Hey, hello, Salt Lake City.
125.575 for Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
I wonder if I should turn off the player voice and just like voice them out, because that would make more sense, right? Hey, hello, Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha
How
is
far
at
off am I?
16,200 feet, descending 16,000 feet.
Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Salt Lake Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Now, if we could get
Salt
no,
Lake Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 235 resume on navigation.
Dodger.
Turn right heading 235, proceed on course Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Now, what I would really like, now that they've done it with this, and they don't even really have to model the entire world, but could they bring back the World War II combat flight sim? I guess, to be honest, that market has been, I can't remember who the real leaders are in the World War II flight sim, but those were games that I cut my teeth on. It wasn't so much just base flight sim, but 235. Sometimes I get that mixed up. It's like 235. Is that counterclockwise or clockwise? But yeah. I do love how they're literally streaming in like real-time weather, though. I mean, that kind of lends a real real-time weather, you know, real-time traffic, theoretically like a shared multiplayer, kind of like what Elite Dangerous does.
Salt Lake Center Southwest 1228 is at flight level
Ooh, we get to
3905,
hear all
descending
the
10,000 feet.
Like,
Southwest 1228 Salt Lake Center continue as planned. Southwest 1228 contact Salt Lake Center on 133.9er.
you know, it's gonna be a little more loud this line over, I think, really. So where is Salt Lake City? That's the question.
133.9er for Southwest 1228. Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha contact Salt Lake Center on 133.9er.
Alright, handoff.
133.9er Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Salt Lake Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 16,000 feet.
I'm glad to say. 16,000 feet.
Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Salt Lake
Very
Center
nice.
continue as planned.
How
Altimeter
far...
29.902.
Now, how far off am I?
Salt Lake Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha turn right
Oh,
heading
cool.
235
Okay,
resume
so
on navigation.
vaguely on course. Excellent.
Turn right heading 235, resume on navigation Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
You know, virtual me that's communicating with this AFC, these ATC guys, they're, it's, my ideal self, right? Turn right heading 235, resume on navigation. Okay, so it's pretty much just repeating exactly what he said, right? So it's like... I think it's a Dayer GSA. I'm not sure if I can control that anyways, because I know I was messing around with, like, call signs and everything like that a little bit, but it's like, it's not saved to your... It's saved to that one session, so if you quit and you go back, then it's like, you have to set it back again. Which is kind of a pain in the butt, but, because it'd be kind of fun to do some, like, theming, you know, garbage core flies, garbage core flies. Garbage flies core? Garbage core flies? I don't know. Yeah, you know, be kind of part of the fun of it, I think. Personally, I'm just glad it's streamed through.
SkyWest
We should rename the
5900,
channel.
you are 20 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain
SkyWest
10,000
5900.
feet.
Wow, 20,000 feet above the assigned altitude. That's a... Okay, I feel a lot better than what I was doing, so... Yeah, there you go. Oop.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, SkyWest 5900.
Wow, SkyWest 5900. He needs to get his act together. I wonder if that's, Again, I'm not sure if that's player traffic
Salt
or...
Lake Center Day or
AI
Alpha Sierra
traffic.
X-Ray Golf
The
Sierra Alpha
channel
requesting
basically, of
vector
course.
to next waypoint.
Yeah.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, turn right heading 235, resume
You know,
navigation.
I mean, you know, flying in a straight line...
SkyWest 5900, contact Denver Center
Ooh,
on
they're in
127
trouble.
55.
Unless I guess they're going to Denver anyway. So yeah, anyway.
Turn right
her-
heading 235. Proceed on course
235.
Day or Golf Sierra Alpha.
You know, vaguely on course, I will take it.
127.55 for SkyWest 5900.
Skywest 5900. 5900. I wonder, in the UK, do they say ZZ or do they say 00? As far as like international, like standard aviation standards, right? You know, but yeah, vaguely on course, I'll take that because it's definitely a I don't know. I think. Whoa! Holy shit! Okay. Oh, okay. So zooming in and out with the scroll wheel does zoom out, as you might expect. Okay, so there is a... Okay, so that is mapped to also my scroll wheel on my thingy. My throttle, not my... Yeah. But yeah, it's, I don't know, you kind of... I think I got off track of the line for a while, and then I think... pretty much, I spent most of the first trip that I recorded here, like St. Louis to Chicago, to pretty much just trying to stay on the line. I think that actually kind of made it a little bit longer, but I didn't. Then again, I didn't really get that far off course. Yeah, let's put it. Oh boy. Don't fly distracted. I think that's the main takeaway from all this, really. 235. Yes. Vaguely on course. I think that might just be the tagline of this flight sim series, really, or that's like the company motto for as far as like when we get to role playing that we're flying jets between places and all that. That's the company motto, I think. We'll get you there. Probably on time and vaguely on course. Like, I mean, just don't pay attention to the pink line, really. I mean, you know, the passengers don't even see that, right? I mean, here it's a little bit smaller, but you know. I wonder. Okay, so now the mouse wheel's not showing yet. That's just trying that with the buttons and see, like, if I kept on going on that one, the sticking on the line, like, would have kind of wasted a little bit of time. So I'm just kind of following the vectors, assuming I'm right on the right course, roughly. Oh, you know, I should all tab to the right thing. That's what I should.
Salt Lake Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha
So look
requesting
at that.
vector to next
Look at that
waypoint.
wide view. It's
Air
not too
Golf
bad.
Sierra Alpha, turn right heading 235, proceed on
235.
course.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay. We're okay.
Turn right heading 235. Resume on navigation Day or Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, excellent. Okay, we're a little bit, a couple of hundred feet above, so let's just get there. But yeah, it's, you know, it's trying to maintain the course. It's definitely just something that, and again, like, I don't understand enough about trim and all that to, like, kind of, understand either A, how it's being controlled, or two, like, how it figures into, like, just maintaining, right? Because it's like, if like normally the elevator trim, right? You're just kind of pitching the back flaps basically of the plane, at least on. Oh boy, speaking of altitude, you're kind of pitching the back flaps of the plane to send you up. No, not the back, the ailerons. Yeah, sorry. But vaguely off course. And per the motto. But it's like, you know, so the elevator trim, is that like, you know, is that the flaps, like what is that in real life, basically? You know, it's like, is that like a very small part of the flap of the ailerons? Not the aileron, sorry, the elevator? Or is it like, I don't know. See these things keep me up at night sometimes. Well, I will say, you know, last I played, because I did have a box copy of Flight Sim X, which is like the last official one, which was released back in, like, gosh, I don't know, 9 years ago, something like that. And you know, and they also, do we have any clouds? Oh, we've got clouds. No, we don't. Never mind. Sorry, I got excited there. Yeah, I think I set this on like high settings, but I don't know. Like, I thought I saw clouds being rendered when I actually turned on the weather when it was like cloudy yesterday. Like, because I had actually had preset weather turned off. So it's like, you know, is it actually clear, or is it just, is there a problem with the download of the weather data? What else? Yeah. Yet. Let's see, ETA, well, I think it was like 2156 UTC, right? So, 2155. You know, I think I might, honestly though, and something that I've been thinking about, like, it'd be kind of, I'm pretty sure, like, okay, virtual reality, whichever, that's all good. But honestly, like, I think one of the main benefits of it, at least in, like, existing games that aren't even, like, VR first, just use that to control the free look camera, because, like, they've had free look cameras in these kinds of games for ages, right? But the problem is you're only using, like, a mouse look. So, you know, you're kind of, like, just, especially when you're kind of doing what I'm doing, and, you know, supposedly need kind of all your hands, like, kind of free to, like, do everything. Makes it kind of hard to just, like, actually get good views of, like, what's going on. And I think especially if you're trying to stream this out to people, it's like, you know, like, I'd like to show you what I've seen, beyond just these, dials, but, you know, it's just, kind of cumbersome to actually just look out and do all that stuff. But, yeah, you know, that'd be kind of fun to have, like, a virtual reality set, kind of, you know, look around, you know, I mean, without having to push a button. Also, speaking of, though, but how I would manage, like, multitasking that with, like, also watching the YouTube stream / the Facebook chat, you know. Speaking of which, who's in altitude? I think it'd be pretty cool for games like this and other stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. There's also the whole, like, oh, it's like headphones for your eyes, man. You're also definitely a little bit off-heading, just in curiosity.
Salt Lake Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
There is no injector seat button, unless I couldn't find it. I'll have to check again.
Turn right heading 235, resume on navigation Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
So I don't know if, Okay, so I've kind of tossed around the idea of like either incorporating in like a Discord chat or something like that. The problem is that, well, either A, it would have to be like, I can wire it up so it's not feeding into the YouTube stream. But for like stuff like the much anticipated season 2 of a certain stream series, like I don't know if there's like a good way to like get it so you guys can watch the stream and communicate, but you don't hear yourselves back, right? And I think kind of, and this is barring like kind of what other things what I did was like literally recording the stream, but honestly it's just recording is just a pain in the butt. I mean, if you end up like what I end up doing is like generating like an hour-long file. We are way off, but we are approaching the line. I think 235.
Salt Lake Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn right heading 235, proceed on course.
Alright. Hey, we actually did make it back to the line though.
Turn right heading 235, resume on navigation Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
See? Look at that. That nice arbitrary line of navigation that is like, I think that's the GPS thing, but okay. Yes. Forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, ejector seat button. I wouldn't put it past them that there would actually be that one, because there was an ejector seat button in Combat Flight Sim, like way back when. The bailout button. I think he hit like, I think it was like triple O. I think it was O 3 times or something like that, and you didn't have to like pull the lever or anything like that, or you might have had to in like more realistic settings, but I was wasn't that ballsy back then. Yeah, it how do you say? It would be kind of funny if they had that in just the civilian thing, where there isn't really too much of a reason to eject. I mean, like something I've noticed in crashing, right? This was the case in actually prior flight sim, Microsoft Flight Sim games I've played. You didn't really have like a damage rendering engine, like, so when you actually just like broke or anything like that, it just was not rendered. When you crash, right, you notice that it just goes to black, pretty much. And I think that's to save them on having to make one, because that, you can sell like an entire, game on crashes, right, burnout, but it's very costly to maintain, I think, or to build and like render. They definitely put a lot of love just in the plane's functioning, and looking good doing it.
Salt Lake Center Delta 525 is out of flight level 365 for 10,000 feet.
Delta 525.
Delta 525 Salt Lake Center continue as planned.
I'm on the right track though, I think. Yeah, according to the purple line, I think we're on track. I don't know if there's an ejector seat button in this actual plane, though. I mean, like, if we look around, DI system, okay. That's cool. Oh, there's LCD screens in here. Like, actual, like, little, like, touchpad things. That's pretty cool. That's a neat little. Yeah. It would be nice to like have free mouse look and like be able to, because like there's this little knob that's kind of like on the throttle to use a mouse. Not really great as a mouse. Imagine like you could make it a lot better, but yeah. Okay, we're definitely losing altitude though, so we gotta back up. But yeah, this has me definitely feeling for a combat flight sim, though. I haven't actually played a combat flight sim in a minute. Like, I mean, there's Elite Dangerous, but that's, it's a space sim, it's got its own things. has its own issues too. Actually, like connectivity is kind of weird. But it's like, yeah, like a traditional like World War II flight sim. Something of the current gen though. Like I have played like some of the older ones, but it's like it'd be exciting to kind of see what they've what moves they've made on that front, as far as recreation and simulation goes. What they really need though, Combat Flight Sim 3 had a every time it's announced you've gone above or below the 11,000. Oh man, that would be funny. Boy. That would be something, yeah. You know, I would say it's not too bad, right? I mean, the 11,000 foot's only take a shot. I mean, like, I'm not doing so bad now, but yeah, there was then, the guy would not get off my butt. Ugh. Like, come on, man. So now I'm, and now it's thingy. Trying to multitask between the chat and scrolling and all that stuff. Note to self: the Opera GX has a.
Golf Sierra Alpha, you are 300 feet above your
Oh my God! Okay, okay.
16,000 feet altimeter, 29.902.
Yes, sir.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Oh boy. Maybe I should just look up the pause button, but that's no fun. Why would we do that? So, yeah. I mean, we're vaguely on course. So let's see. So, interesting enough, the primary function of the trigger, of the shooting trigger on the stick and all that, focuses in on something, like the nearest point of interest. And I'm not even entirely sure what that is. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's in our airport or if that's, anyway, we're definitely losing altitude though, so. But yeah. Apologies, we'll have to fix up my scrolling setup to actually get looking back on the Facebook chat, but. Okay.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.6.
Thank God, I didn't like you all that much.
133.6 for Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Oh man. Alright. Tuning 133.600.
Salt Lake Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 16,100 feet.
Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Salt Lake Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright. It's still 235 is what we're
Salt
heading
Lake
at.
Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha, turn right heading 235, proceed on course.
Hey! Taking on course this
Turn
time.
right heading 235, resume on navigation Dayer Golf Sierra
boy.
Alpha.
Alright, so a little getting over 1600 again. Probably a maintenance thing. Oh boy. Let's see. Try to use this opportunity to try to... Oh boy. Okay. There we go. We're back in focus when we are a little bit off. Yeah. But yeah, the Opera GX, as a Facebook extension, the Opera GX browser has a Facebook extension that allows you to use Messenger. Pretty useful, actually, because it's like, sometimes I don't really want to log into the website just to, use it. But it has some funny, like, scrolling stuff. Things get, like, resized weirdly, and everything. And I think that's more to do with, like, just programming behind it. It's like, it's not a full app or nothing. But yeah, like, right now, it's, like, kind of not really the ideal solution, but, it's okay. I am able to see the, live chat of the YouTube, though. The actual YouTube, live chat thing. I don't actually know, though, if people are able to access it, because Well, again, I mean, I probably could try it. I haven't tried it out myself, actually, like logging in on a separate account and going to the video. But you know, that one I'm kind of I is a little bit easier to monitoring just because I'm watching the stream at the same time, just making sure that's still working. Okay, about 20 minutes, I think, to ETA, though, so that's good. I think while we're in, well, I think at least from Vegas it would be easier to actually get to the Grand Canyon, right? At least, approximate to Denver? I guess not, no. This geography is kind of a little screwed up. I think it's kind of like equidistant between it, right? If my equidistant between Salt Lake City and how do you say? Not Salt Lake City, sorry. Las Vegas and Denver, right? It's a little bit equidistant and just a little bit south, I think, roughly. At least I think that's what it was from the map. Okay. Now for my next trick, I will try a hand switch and try to get a sip of coffee in. Oh hey, we didn't fall too far off. That bearing is definitely a little lot off, but hey, that's fine. But yeah, I still have to say though, this is still kind of like markedly better experience than what Flight Sim X was. You know, I mean, that was released like years ago and everything like that, but just feels a lot better optimized for like modern machines and all that. A strange buzzing sound, and whoa, my angle is like high. Sometimes it's actually just easier to just like get a visual bearing, just like actually looking outside. You know, you keep on trying to follow the instruments. It's just like, what's going on here? And you focus on getting the numbers rather than really the. Yes, and we are kind of off our intended course, but I mean that's a separate thing, you know. 235. Off by a degree, single degrees. It's not too bad, right? 1600. Yeah, I think, so the funny thing is, I guess with this, you might have noticed that, like, option 4, cancel IFR, and I don't know what that stands for, but it was one of the options that, before I set up this flight, you, could choose, like, the default is, like, GPS navigation, which just points you towards it, but they don't, like, have this, this whole, like, waypoint system, right, which they do have, which is kind of nice, actually, in my opinion. It makes it a little bit more funnier the entire trip, because people are actually dinging you for your excellent flight skills. Which you know, because that trip over was kind of nice and relaxing-ish, but that was mostly because I wasn't even really paying attention to, like, you know, altitude and speed or anything like that. I was just like, follow the line, you know. Which I think it's probably preferable for, like, casual stuff, but, like, this is just, it makes the actual flight a little more interesting if you actually are committing to, like, flying long distance and everything like that. I think, next time I probably should try to figure out how to actually get to the Grand Canyon, or maybe just spawn in there. I do like the idea, though, at least as far as, like, making it, as far as, like, an ongoing series thing or whatever, like, just go ahead and, like, fly directly to, like, first, like, for example, like, what I was planning was, like, okay, you know, fly from St. Louis to O'Hare, then to O'Hare to and some place. It didn't really matter, but like just kind of have like an ongoing like trip, if you will, just like picking random places. And you know, and like if we crashed and all that stuff, I mean, well, that would be the end of the series, obviously. I mean, if we're role playing. No, I don't know. Considering the crash happened like pretty much like the first flight in. But yeah, I mean that'd be kind of interesting because you know it's the I think there's something to be said about like just putting time in, even if like most of the time not really whole much going on, but you know it's all kind of practice for the next one. I think in these kinds of games probably more so than usual because it's like actually like tied to like a proper like mechanical application, right? You know, you're using your throttle, I'm using the stick, I'm trying to maintain like these if he buzzes, I think he only really buzzes when I'm over like 300 feet. I think that might actually be like something like official, like might be some official thing that says like, yeah, okay, hey, you know, if this idiot, if this asshole is like 300 feet above where he's supposed to be, you know, bing him. 300 feet above or 300 feet below, and then you know, he needs to get back on track. Now this just makes me wonder, like, man, flying cars do not work. Like you would have to automate like so much to have like mass flying cars work, because either that or like somehow like the engines and the physics would just have to be magical to like actually just work at like a level that's, speaking of 300 feet.
Air Golf Sierra
Called
Alpha,
it.
you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet altitude.
Alright.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet
God.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha.
Wow, yeah, well, I mean, that would be quite a drinking game. I don't know how many times that's gone on, but, I mean, it was a very nice stretch, though. I mean, it was a solid, like, 20 minutes I didn't have to, right? Roughly? I don't know. This VOD of, all this is gonna be really funny, because I'm kind of just responding to, stuff that is not being shown at all on the... That's like a schizo edit, like, yes, I do know, counterclockwise is what, backwards. Yes, I understand how, degrees work. You know, it'd be kind of fun though, is to get like a yoke, like a proper, you know, like you can kind of see it a little bit, but you know, like the steering wheel style, like thing. But honestly, like that's where it gets kind of like, you know, it only makes. I don't know if it's necessarily better, really. It's like, I would imagine it would be for, you know, once you actually try it out, but you know. I think for most games, though, including like space sim games, they don't really, you know, they kind of more spec out with like kind of the quote-unquote traditional joystick, if you will. So it's like, you know, and the more, trust me, the longer you look into like the whole like sim sub culture, if you will. You definitely realize that they start charging up the butt for some of these peripherals, and it's like, you know, it's like, and then you get up to the point where it's like, okay, well, like, you know, a $200 $200-ish for a steering wheel, that's actually not bad, or $200 for like a set for, you know, throttle and stick is not bad. You know, they're cheaper ones, but it's not, you know, it's and they work, you know. But then, like, pretty much it shoots up drastically sim subculture is not. I'm gonna have to alt tab. Fuck. Fortunately enough, it still runs in. Game still runs well in alt tab. It's just more like, oh, I'm gonna lose altitude. Fuck. Sim subculture is not something I want to deep dive into. Yeah. Doesn't sound appealing. You kind of just fall into it. Is my experience, really. Yeah, it's just like, I think I just started looking up, hey, this would be kind of, it'd be kind of fun to like have like a decent controller, and then you start looking up and looking up all the different devices, and like, gosh, how many mods and everything. It's just like, so much of it is just so expensive, and it's just like, oh god, I just wanted to play my video games. Already, ridiculous toy attached to it. Okay, 2141 ETA is about, I'm 200 over. 2155 UTC, so that's about 14 minutes roughly. Yeah. I mean, the Sims subculture can't be nearly as bad as the fighting game subculture. That's a whole nother, I mean, I don't know. I do like me some fighting games and all that stuff, but, it's, I've heard some, and, like, the whole, like, drink your choice for landing. That's a good question. For me, at least, I mean, maybe I haven't had a drink in a while, actually, maybe a gin and tonic. That's the only stuff I got on here. Tanqueray, I don't think actually, come to think of it, I don't even know if I have any tonic water. Am I way off course? Yes. And in way over altitude. He's gonna be angry at me. Okay. Alright. 225.
Salt Lake Center Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Salt Lake City, tell me I'm totally on target.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Hey.
Into Bravo Charlie Echo turning and following heading 235 for resume on navigation.
Alright. Acknowledged, sir.
Continue to Bravo Charlie Echo turning and following heading 235 for resume on navigation Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah. Yeah, probably a gin and tonic. I don't know. I don't think I have any limes or nothing. I mean, that would be, that would be on brand. But yeah, I have to wonder, like, how do the real pilots? They must really just focus, just like maintain all this stuff. And, like, if some of it isn't automated really for them, I imagine there's like ways to automate it, right? But it's like, I mean, obviously you don't want to like completely take like control and everything. Drink service on this flight sucks. Yeah, well, we're starting airline. The drinks are coming later. And we'll have to see about upgrading the liquor cabinet. I think that comes with like at level 2 or something like that. Something that I noticed, at least as far as like giving you something in the game to actually strive for, like in most games, like they give you like some sort of goals and everything like that. Euro Truck Sim had this whole thing where like basically you were building a company from the ground up, or like sort of not really like a super realistic business management thing, but it had like little things like you could invest in garages that could be like spawn points out in the world. You could hire drivers and then like basically have them use trucks to run jobs like on behalf of the company, and you would get a cut. It wasn't much. I mean, the entire game is still like a sim, right? It's not really like trying to give you explicit goals, right? But I think with this one, it'd be really, I've always thought it'd be kind of interesting if you could like stay below 16,300. Gotta figure out how to. There's gotta be like an easier way to go about that. But you know, some way to you know, like maybe build up a actual airline or something like that. I mean, that'd be kind of interesting, I think. I mean, they're not gonna put the resources into building it out because I don't think that's really a popular thing. But like for the people that do end up like picking up this game, you know, playing it casually for more than just like, oh yeah, you know, a fully realized world, you know, give it, or, you know, streaming in live data. I mean, that'll always be a novelty, don't get me wrong, but, you know, kind of the thing about sim games, they never really quite capture people because, like, there isn't too much to, you know, you don't really have a sense of, like, objectives and all that, so, unless you make them for yourself, right? But, yeah, I'm kind of a little off with 35. Flying vaguely straight. That's the company motto. Well, how are the views? Ooh. So, you know, let me just I really need to map the external cam to like something on the actual controller because having to hit this and then lose altitude is not very pleasant. Look at that. That's, you know, that's actually not bad. I will take that. You know, like, I don't know if you guys can tell really. It is a little like it's not super, it's not as realistic as it probably could be, and that might just be my settings, but you know, that's still something. I mean, the whole like draw distance and everything like that, to me, that's just like, you know, this is fun. That's good. And you know, I mean, plus the other side of it, I think, you know, like I don't think even like, as far as like max settings go, I don't, you know, it. I think even most like the top end computers right now are like having a time with it, you know. Having trouble with it, you know, but yeah, you know, I mean, that'll be kind of, I mean, I think it looks good now, I guess, when the,
Air Golf Sierra Alpha
Alright,
contact Salt Lake Center on 125.575.
Alright, Roger Dodger.
Going to 125.575 Air Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright. Let's try to actually stay on.
Salt Lake Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 16,100 feet.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Salt Lake Center, continue to Bravo Charlie Echo as planned. Altimeter 29.9.
Bravo Charlie Echo.
Salt Lake Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra
225.
Alpha, continue to
Alright,
Bravo
we are
Charlie
on
Echo
target.
turning and following
Off
heading
the line,
235
but on
proceed
target.
course.
Acknowledged.
Continue to Bravo Charlie Echo turning and
Yeah,
following
let's
heading
see,
235 for resume on
255,
navigation
so
Dare
about
Golf
11
Sierra
minutes,
Alpha.
and yeah. About 11 minutes, and then we're gonna try to land. Ladies and gentlemen. There's nobody here. It's also very small. You know, it's practicing, Oh, man. Real trick, so at least as far as like practicing for like just like the bigger planes and all that stuff, I'm trying to get into a habit of like just making very, very gradual movements because I mean, like, it's not so bad on this plane, but like the snappy like jerks that I'm sometimes doing and all that, not very good for translate out to bigger stuff. Hopefully I can get better than that. Or I could just, you know, throw everybody for a loop and just hit the rudder pedals at some point again. Yeah, I was hoping for this, but of course I didn't actually. You can tell, very hard to play this game one-handed. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's not hard. It's just kind of like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to fix my altitude again. As it should be, right? I mean, if I had a yoke, right, I could just like switch over to the left hand, you know, and then it would just be like driving a car. I should not buy a yoke. That was the idea. I keep telling myself that. Buy the VR set first, then buy the yoke. Increase the throttle just a little bit so we can actually get some flying going. I'm gonna have to scroll the Facebook chat 1 second. How are we doing? 21:52. Oh, hey, actually, we are kind of pretty close to where we, at least the ETA and everything.
Salt Lake Center Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha.
How much is a
requesting
yoke?
vector to next waypoint.
So, you know, the funny thing is, like, they usually sell them. I think they kind of sell them at kind of like the same like package deal, at least
Continue
last
to
I
Bravo
looked.
Charlie Echo turning and
So
following,
as if
heading
you were
235
buying
resume on
a
navigation Dayor Golf Sierra
full-on
Alpha.
joystick, plus all the trappings. The thing is, though, because like it's such a small market, they kind of just rip them off. So it's like probably you'd pay like maybe $200 minimum for some of them. Again, it's like I said, it's a small market, niche market, and all that stuff. It's really, there are people actually, you know, train on flight simulators and all that stuff. But other than that, for the main like gamer consumer, there's not really much of a specific desire for it. But yeah, I would imagine like just like sub two, you know, maybe 200 max at the cheap end though. 100 to 200 or so. But I guess I haven't looked yet actually recently, so it's just like yeah, no, I don't need a. I already have one. I already have several ridiculous appendage peripherals.
Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha, you are 400 feet above
Alright.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter 29.902.
Yeah, there's a little bit of latency on the.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Dayor
send
Golf
over.
Sierra Alpha.
But I'm sure all you were kind of like looking at it like he's gonna get dinged. Well, yeah, interesting though. It is 21:56, so I think we're actually kind of coming in on like should be coming in at least on Vegas. Not just pull into a sharp dive. But yeah, the other thing is though, you know, as far as like a yoke is concerned, it's like you're gonna. I mean, you could use it in place of the throttle and stick and all that stuff, but it's kind of like, you know, are you gonna use that with nearly as many other games, including? I mean, your thing should be like flight sims at that point. Like you should be like, I don't know. Basically, you should be trained to actually flying a plane at that point. I feel like it's like, which yeah, I don't know. I mean, who knows what skills you're gonna need, really, right? 230. Okay, that is my heading. I mean, so somebody showed them.
Salt Lake Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
That's not really the map I wanted, but.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Bravo Charlie Echo turning and following heading 235, resume on navigation.
Fair enough.
Continue to Bravo Charlie Echo turning and following heading 235, resume on navigation Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Windows 21, okay, so they did update the 2203, yeah. Well, we lost a little bit of time, but that's taking a scenic route, right? As most of this was more, staring at instrument panels for a couple hours. If we can actually increase this. So 2203. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's like 5 minutes ish. Now the real trick is though, now hopefully I'm hoping they do a little bit of a guided, like, okay, descend to this speed or descend to that, because when I was trying to actually land at O'Hare, like, I didn't have like all that, so by the time I
Sierra Alpha, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude.
Roger, Roger
Climb
that.
and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter, 29.902.
Yes.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, acknowledged. Yeah, so I mean, like, kind of, you need to set up for, like, you need to start descending, like, pretty sharpish, or at least you need to start descending, like, way ahead of time, to actually land, like, in a timely manner, because otherwise I was kind of circling around, O'Hare for, like, ages trying to burn off the altitude. Speaking of altitude. So this might be just single-handedly proof, though, that, like, you know, flying cars or, you know, anything involving a third dimension, yeah, let's just leave that out of the consumer's hands, because, like, getting distracted for a second, oof. I mean, yeah, automation might change that, but let's see. Okay, we're vaguely on course, I think. Salt Lake, are we on course?
Salt Lake Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Eddie turning and following heading 235, proceed on course.
It's here? Okay.
Continue to Eddie turning and following heading 235, resume on navigation Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, but I did get some landing practice in off cam, so you know, with any luck, we'll actually be able to call this one a successful flight. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, slight climb, perfect. Got this drag down at 1600. Let's trim that out. I think the interesting thing is, as much as you're managing, like, as soon as you focus in on, like, one variable of, like, trying to level out, then you start, then kind of the wind, just like fluid dynamics and everything, has you starting to feel like, oh, well, I'm just like kind of rolling off to the side So it's kind of like you really need to always be like slightly moving, like in one dimension or the other to compensate for like just, you know, fluid dynamics and everything. So. Ooh. Oh boy. I do kind of hope that I don't have to be circling around for ages to try to burn off altitude, but you know what, that's part of the fun. 22:03, okay. So actually, that should be 2 minutes, right? As soon as I look up. Okay, we're not that bad. Yeah, low altitude, that shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't take nearly as long. I don't know how. I haven't looked back to figure out like how I was flying back in. What was it? When I was flying to O'Hare, but yeah, it took a long time to burn off all that extra altitude. So I'm kind of. Besides the scenic, kind of still being able to see like the ground and all that stuff, low altitude should at least make that a little less troublesome. Okay, definitely increasing the altitude though. Make more gradual movements. Can't get impatient at the very last minute. I'll tell you that much. Okay, if he starts binging me. Alright.
Salt Lake Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha continue
Oh,
to
190?
and
Oh,
following
lordy.
heading 190.
Wow, we are off.
Continue to eddy or turning and following heading 190 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, 190. Wow. That's okay, so we might have gotten off track close. But I think that means we're kind of pretty close to where we need to be, right? So, you know. 190. Ah, see? Yeah, now it's kind of is showing up now. Let's see. How about them Cubs? I haven't actually seen any of the games recently, actually. I've been doing okay. It'd be really funny if I had actually vastly, like, underestimated, like, how long this was gonna take. Like, and the ETAs are actually showing for, like, not really defining all the ETAs, but, we still going 190?
Salt Lake Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to pump me turning and following
230,
heading 230, resume on
Okay,
navigation.
okay. Alright, acknowledged.
Continue to pop me turning and following heading 230 resume on navigation Day or Golf Sierra Alpha.
Definitely gonna get
Air
them.
Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.2.
Oh, heck. Alright, 230.
124.2 Day or Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, it's Los Angeles. Huh. Did not know that,
Los Angeles Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha
Los
16,100
Angeles
feet.
normally handle all that, or?
Air Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Los Angeles Center, continue to pump me as planned.
It's interesting that it's like a Los Angeles
Decimal
center,
niner
but
two.
it's like...
Los Angeles Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha
Like Los
requesting
Angeles is
vector
like
to next
far to
waypoint.
the west.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to pump me turning and following heading 230, proceed on course.
Alright.
Continue to pop me turning and following heading 230 resume on navigation Day or Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking, it's like, why are they saying, like, there's no way we'd made it all the way to Los Angeles. Like, pretty sure it's not how geography works, but yeah, it set it to Las Vegas, so I don't know why I'm saying Los Angeles. It's be really funny if this was like a surprise trip to Los Angeles, but that would be not very intentional. Checklist. Oh, there's a check tab. Give me more stuff to multitask. The apartment map. The hell is my itinerary? We actually going to the place I say we're actually going to. Been flying for so long. Okay, we'll still consider it a successful trip. Okay, thank you. That, if, man, that I wouldn't that stretch out the trip to like so many more hours though? I mean, that's, I don't know. Again, my sense of time is kind of dilating a little bit here because it's just been it's like it's when you're driving when like literally everything kind of seems like just like time just spreads. Speaking of which, is it 2:30? Okay, take out my like I just want to remember what my okay, heading 2:30. Stay at 1600. Come on. Maybe the map was under navlog. Oh god, there's a menu. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. That's too much. There's an altitude. See, most people would have paused, but that's not me. We're role playing here. Role playing. That sounds yeah. Let's see. It's vaguely on target. Fuel. AI controls. Basic controls. No. Objectives. Continue to climb. Okay, we don't need that. We're good. Objectives. Travel to. Where are we traveling? Okay, so we are. Where are we? Okay, yeah, we are still going on. Well, we were following this line. But yeah, we are still going to KLAS. It is on the map now. Also, hopefully we can get back to altitude. Definitely have not been taking the straight routes by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, I would like to land where I said I was gonna go. Ugh. $230. Okay, yeah. So. Yeah, but I don't actually know why they're saying Los Angeles Command Center. I don't... Not, Command Center. Whichever communication thing we're working with. It just seems, like, very odd. Unless there's, like, Los Angeles that's, like, outside of LAX. Hey, could one of you guys take over the wheel? I kind of want to get myself some coffee. Yeah. I don't know if there's a... Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to, like, there's, like, an in-game radio like there is in the truck sim, so that would definitely be a nice, interesting thing. Though, I'll be honest, though, it's, having the relative silence is also kind of nice on its own. It's meditative, if you will. Can you expand the map to see a larger view of where you... I think you can. I've kind of zoomed it out as far as I haven't zoomed it out as far as I could, but I could probably try that in a second. This pilot doesn't take requests, the stars. Trying to get back on course, you know. You look away for a second, and the plane's kind of doing its own thing. Fluid dynamics. Let's see. Can you expand the... So I think this map doesn't zoom out very far, but maybe... I would imagine there would be an option to do so. Like, because that would... Like, it wouldn't make sense that you wouldn't be able to. I just haven't found it yet. SimScope sounds toxic. You know, that's a good question, though. I don't know. It's like they're so small. There's such a... You know, it's... I don't know. I haven't really talked to other people who actually are into Sims. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually a monoculture. I'm the only one that's in the Sims game. In the Sim games. Monoculture. I don't even know if that's not really the right word. Yeah, I would kind of like to see that, because you definitely do get a sense of, like, where am I, after a while. So it's like... But I don't really want to, like, at least that travel thing, or we need to increase altitude. At least that travel thing that we had going, like that little menu thing and all that, I don't... It just, there are kind of, like, weird complaints that I have with, like, little interface choices like that, because I really just want to see a map of where I am. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. I can just get, like, one little bit. And I guess there also technically is a VFR map. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not... I think those might be skip options, but... Oh, it's so strange trying to control the stick with my left hand, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Basic controls. Yeah, it would be kind of nice to actually have that, because navlog. That tell me anything? Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys make any sense of that? Well, hopefully we're at least still just doing okay on fuel. I mean, they should have filled me up. Yeah, 10%. That's consumption, okay. 4 p.m. KLAS 2. Okay. How is our heading? How far off were we?
Los Angeles Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Jessup turning and following heading 225. Proceed on course.
Get back up to 16,000.
Continue to Jessup turning and following heading 225. Resume on navigation Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
$225. Okay, I'm just gonna remember that. Yeah. There probably, there probably is a setting for zooming out to see where you are, but maybe in the pause menu. But I'm trying to.
Delta 2268, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
That's not me. 20,000. Okay, Delta 22. Okay. Okay, so there is somebody else flying in there. Okay. 20,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Delta 2268.
Oh, man. See, that makes me feel a lot better, because, I mean, some people are just, like, way over. I mean, it's just, like, it's not that, Now, I don't know if those are real people or vice versa, or maybe... Those are heading again, 225?
Los Angeles Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha,
Dire
continue to Jessup turning and following heading 225 for resume on navigation.
Okay.
Continue to Jessup turning and following heading 225. Proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra
225.
Alpha.
How are the views, I wonder? Bad. Also just desert, but, Huh. Yeah. Some of these textures, I think I should probably look in to see if, like, my computer can handle the, the real streaming in of new data, just for shits and giggles. I got a feeling frame rate would probably drop, but to be honest though, frame rate actually, I feel like if there have been stutters, I haven't even really noticed them, because, like, one, I'm kind of probably focusing on just, like, keeping up the maintaining, but yeah. Anything fun for, well, I kind of woke up a little bit late, didn't really do too much.
Delta 1115, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
That's not me.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's just the... I didn't really talk too much about doing anything, so... It's, but, you know, it,
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Delta 1115.
definitely getting confused, because he could probably be talking to me about it. But, yeah, it, where was I going? 225, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of a weird time, you know, it's like we kind of used to, you know, it was used to be like going out, you know, to eat, even just at restaurants and all that stuff, but obviously with COVID and everything, and, you know, usual routine, disrupted, / I was kind of, you know, let's, maintain altitude.
Los Angeles Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
no,
Sierra
just,
Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to file I turning and following heading 225, proceed on course.
Continue to file I turning and following heading 225, proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Like, fly her somewhere in real life, or, you know, yeah. But that would be, it would be something, it would be kind of funny, you know. I don't know, maybe send, this one, this video, this, VOD is like, hey, happy birthday! Here's a, 2.5 hour flight to... Said we were gonna see the Grand Canyon and did not, and we were definitely way off. I guess we weren't totally off, it was in the general direction, but, you know. Spell out happy birthday. There's an idea. There's an idea. Figure that one out. And also get my altitude back under control. And my head in. Oh, so much. So much. And then not go too much in the stratosphere. Ugh. Spell out happy birthday with waypoints. Yeah. That would be good. I don't know if you can customize out the waypoints at all, but I guess I don't know if, you know, I guess you can kind of customize like the waypoints and like arrange them, if you will, but it's kind of just like, oh, you know, let's get this flight going. Oh, what's this IFR thing? Oh, it's a guided tour or something, you know. But 225 still okay. Losing a little bit of altitude, so let's fix that. Speed. Just out of curiosity, how long does the flight from Denver to LA usually take, like on you know, for a professional and all that? It was like I think it was like 3.5 hours, wasn't it, or something, or 2.5 hours, roughly. I don't remember when we started this flight, actually. 2 hours, yeah. Well, there was a little bit of like just getting lost, so But not it says 9. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I don't actually... Yeah, because their airspeed is, like, much faster. And it says... And, like, something like this is, like, since we're going to, like... I think probably, like, average of, like, 110 knots or so. Probably... Yeah, like I said, about 2.5 hours or so.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, you are
Alright.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter 29.902.
Yeah. I got it.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I was gonna fly a big plane too, but I was like, oh, you know what? Hey, we're gonna see the Grand Canyon, and we're gonna take a, side trip, and then like just like easily like get over there. And then I was like, oh wait, the Grand Canyon is on this route is like very, very far off. Like, and we are pretty far off, but we're on the north side of this direct trip. Bigger the better. Yeah. I mean, I didn't set out to really try to break any speed records, but man, I don't know if it's really even a good idea. As far as like long distance goes, it's like I don't know if it's generally like a good idea to fly faster, right? I mean, it's like kind of like it's kind of I imagine it's kind of the same thing as far as like how well you do or your mileage in a car, right? It's like if you go...
Los Angeles Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Double checking my...
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Filey turning and following heading 225, resume on navigation.
Continue to Filey turning and following heading 225, proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, I wonder if you can actually customize waypoint names. Yeah, I mean, the big plane... I guess so you gotta figure, like, this is a simulation, so really all of it is kind of a practice thing. So I should just hop into the big plane, just, like, learn how to fly it there, that way. But yeah, I mean, part of the idea was, like, well, on the other hand, like, I guess we could always just fly a big... try to see if we can land a 747 in the Grand Canyon, or just like crash one in there. Oh man, that's what we'll do next time. Might have to take a break after this one, but whenever we get there. But, oh man, hours. So okay, so I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I think we're still, yeah, it's not too bad. Really jonesy for some coffee, though. I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Oh boy. Interesting thing about the whole, like, 3:30
United 783 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
United 783. Somebody look that up, because I think that's an actual thing. 30 a.m. DEN 824. So that's 1 hour.
10,000 feet. United 783.
Those guys must make it. Those guys must have their shit on lock, because this has definitely felt a little bit longer than 2 hours. Though I guess. Yeah, no, I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, we were kind of getting off track a little bit, but again, yeah, we were kind of flying a smaller plane, so...
Los Angeles Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Mike turning and following heading 225, proceed on course.
Right, roger, dodger.
Continue to Mike turning and following heading 225, proceed on course Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, actually, because, like, usually they start warning you that you are over 110 knots in this Dahmer, or Daher, yeah, whatever. But then like.
United 783, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned
That's not me.
altitude.
Okay. 20,000 feet. Yeah.
10,000 feet.
20,000 feet. That's yeah. Yeah, because so it'd probably make those trips a lot faster, actually. So you're selling. See, it's being sold on me.
Maintain 10,000 feet. United 783.
United 783. Yeah, somebody should actually look that one up because I'm curious as if that's actually landing in somewhere right now. That's really because I don't know thing. I guess the question is though, like where. What
Los
you know? It's saying
Angeles Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Mike turning and following heading 225 resume on navigation.
Continue to Mike turning and following heading 225 resume on navigation Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
UH783 LAX. Ooh, that's cool. So yeah, but yeah, I have no idea why. You know, maybe LA. You know, maybe Los Angeles just does like the communication for this leg of the trip or something. I don't know. It could also just be. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at all that information. So I don't know if Ian's watching the stream, but basically these guys are basically, Lewis is basically watching the stream and using the Facebook chat as a, you know, as a thing. It would make a little more sense in context with the YouTube chat, but don't know if they've used that yet. It would make, actually, yeah, in retrospect, it would make a little more sense, actually, if we watched this over. I was going to be talking to myself the entire time. Let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, multitasking a little bit. Here, okay, well, the good news is we didn't lose the altitude, so at least we're just off track. That can be remedied. 225. Fuel low. Oh, great. Ah, boy. Not what I like to hear. Why is my fuel low? My fuel be low. I thought okay, well, well, that'd be really funny if this, after all this, I ran out of fuel.
Generic 0 Foxtrot Juliet, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
6%, Jesus Christ. I can request, like,
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Generic 0 Foxtrot Juliet.
a little off
Dare
track
Golf
there.
Sierra Alpha, you are 800 feet below your
Yeah,
assigned
yeah,
altitude.
yeah, well, you know, I was running
Climb
off.
and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter.
I'm running out of fuel here.
2902.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, well, that'd be really funny if we were suddenly having to glide all the way into,
Los Angeles Center Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to Mike turning and following heading 225 for resume on navigation.
Continue to Mike turning and following heading 225. Proceed on course Day or Golf Sierra Alpha.
Well, I mean, I suppose if we just ran out of fuel here, it wouldn't be too bad, because then we can just try and glide in, I guess. I don't know. Not the worst thing in the world. I mean, on the flip side, if no one else is watching the stream that Supper Club is in, he's gonna be like, "What is he is he talking to himself? Like, what's going on?" Like, I mean, we're both kind of just talking to ourselves, I think, at this point, really. Oh boy, man. I mean, I just I don't know if it was just like they purposely load you down with like not enough fuel, like just enough fuel to make the trip or so, which makes sense, but like, oh man. Let's see, ETA's at 42. I think that's the next rate point, so it's not really. Oh, hey.
8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26
Hey.
right approach.
Hey, guys, that was, here we go.
Cleared to flies.
Okay, yeah, sure. Hell yeah.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha
Okay.
descend and maintain 7,600 feet.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Sure, yeah. Knowledge.
Descend and maintain 7,600 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach via flies
Okay,
transition.
awesome,
Cleared
awesome,
to flies
awesome,
Day or
awesome,
Golf
awesome,
Sierra
awesome.
Alpha.
7,600. Okay, so
Los Angeles Center Day or Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
give me a vector, give me a vector.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha.
195.
continue to
Okay,
fly
we are
turning and
on our
following
way to the
heading
ground,
195.
boys. We're on the way ground. 195, 7600.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 195 Day or Golf
Excellent.
Sierra Alpha.
195. Okay, awesome. Oh boy, yeah, they started that descent like pretty far, I guess. Yeah. So, I mean, this is kind of nice though. Like, it's not, you know, like I was kind of doing earlier. I was kind of just got there and then I had to circle around. So the fact that they're doing this is pretty nice. Let's try to reduce our speed though, because one, don't want to run out of fuel. 195. Want to break up the ship, essentially. I don't know if I'm descending at the right rate, but you know, whether or not descending fast enough or so, but
Alpha, please expedite your descent to 7,600
Oh, sure.
feet.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Why? Landing gear. Okay, let's just get back to 195.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Not.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 1905.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let's not stall.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
There we go. I have a feeling we may have to still do a flyover. Oh shit. Because, weekends. Interesting. Yeah, this angle is freaking me out. But
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I mean, it's interesting that you set the descent and they tell you to put the landing gear out, like, immediately. Well, the warning does anyway.
Delta 658, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
That's not me. Okay.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 165.
165.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 165 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
165, okay. I'm getting there. Slowly getting there.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to
195.
flies turning and following heading 1905.
Alright, fair enough.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
195, okay. 195, okay. Still ascending, okay.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 1905.
95.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
funny thing is, it still looks like we're very far off around 90.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 1905.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
It's interesting that it's actually really telling me to, like, not going the right way. Or following it, so. 7,600 feet, right? So, I think that was.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 1905.
Oil pressure. Oh boy. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that?
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf
awesome.
Sierra Alpha.
Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting because no fuel. All right. Well. Engine not started. That's great.
Southwest 831, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Yeah, about that.
Descend and maintain 10. Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, you are 2,100 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 7,600 feet altimeter 29.902.
So if you couldn't tell right now, I'm kind of
Climb and maintain 7,600 feet Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
messing around with the pressure a little bit. Because I have
Los
to.
Angeles Center Delta 1008 is at flight level 1905, descending 10,000 feet.
There we go.
Delta 1008 Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
Alright.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 165.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 165 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened back over there.
Los Angeles Center Delta 2237 is out of flight level 390 for 10,000 feet. Delta 2237 Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
Los Angeles Center Dair Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 1905.
The engine just start.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
Oh, this is lovely. So yeah, I think we ran out of fuel or something, or we're very badly running out of fuel. Well, that kind of sucks.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, please expedite your climb to 7,600 feet.
I would if I could, you know, start my engine. Oh well. Alright, well, yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. So we are definitely just totally gliding right now. I'm pretty sure we ran out of fuel. Yeah. 3%, yeah. Not helpful, but...
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, please expedite your climb to 7,600 feet.
Yeah, well, my engine be shot, buddy. So... Can I get a jolt to the engine, or am I just pretty much fresh out? Well, at least everything's kind of working. Except my engine.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Las Vegas approach on 125.6.
Yeah, about that.
Going to 125.6 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha. Las Vegas approach Dair Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha is climbing through 4,400 feet
I mean,
for
I can't really climb,
7,600 feet.
but... It's more an emergency
Dair
landing
Alpha
here.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha, Las Vegas approach, continue to flies as planned.
Right.
Altimeter 29.2.
Las Vegas approach Dair Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting vector to next waypoint.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, continue to flies turning and following heading 1905.
Continue to flies turning and following heading 1905 Dair Golf Sierra Alpha.
That's not gonna work. Yeah, I know my engine's not started. In case you all are wondering. Yeah, we are basically gliding.
Dair Golf Sierra Alpha, please expedite your climb to 7,600 feet.
Yeah, about that.
Southwest tree 243, descend and maintain 6,500 feet.
Las Vegas approach Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha. Cancel IFR at this time.
Dayer Golf Sierra Alpha IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
We could, oh boy. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Whoop. Whoop.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Ah! Well, that was it. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there, actually, guys. So, attempt number 2. I guess don't fly with the default fuel if you don't know what if you're just gonna get lifted out. Well, anyways, we'll have to try again sometime. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hope it was fun. And supposing it's anticlimactic as last time too, but we will get a flight in actually on record. I'm sure of it. And I have landed before. It's just oh man. Oh well. Well, we'll get him next time. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Peace, guys.